Mission accomplished. COVID-19 vaccines on their way to the people. President Trump's plan for COVID-19 invested a lot of time and money into creating a safe vaccine for the virus. As a part of Operation Warp Speed, the president incentivized pharmaceutical companies to find a solution in record time. And they did. On Monday, the 14th of December, the first Americans received the vaccination. Among the first was a critical care nurse in New York who expressed her confidence in the COVID-killing cocktail. Though there's still a long way to go to distribute the vaccine to those who need or want it, this day was a huge step towards getting a major handle on the virus. And it couldn't have happened without the dedication of President Trump and the amazing work of the COVID task force. Just 6 months ago, every media outlet dismissed the president's claim that he would have a vaccine ready by the end of the year. With 2 weeks to spare, Trump can confidently fact-check those naysayers. Mission accomplished. New poll reveals the top candidates for president in 2024, and it might surprise you. With the Electoral College vote going to Joe Biden on December 14th, many have accepted his presidency as inevitable, and those who have are already anxiously looking towards 2024, the year they can replace him. A new survey shows which candidates are in the top spot for presidents for both parties. The question presented to voters was, thinking ahead to the 2024 primary election for president, if that election were held today among the following candidates, for whom would you vote? For Republicans, President Trump overwhelmingly led the pack with 56% support. Vice President Mike Pence came in a distant second with 11% support. Senator Cruz came in third with 5% support. For Democrats, who have apparently already decided Biden won't make another run in 2024, Michelle Obama was the favorite candidate. She got 29% support. Vice President-elect Kamala Harris was second with 25% support. In third place, Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez with 7%. While Michelle Obama has not declared whether or not she would like to run, President Trump has been more vocal about his dedication to the 2024 campaign. During a White House Christmas party earlier this month, the president said, "It's been an amazing 4 years. We're trying to do another 4 years. Otherwise, I'll see you in 4 years." Fact-checking the so-called fact-checkers, Kayleigh McEnany absolutely destroys the liberal media. Early this week, President Trump's Operation Warp Speed proved to be successful. A COVID-19 vaccine is now making its way around the country for distribution. While the nation celebrates the victory against the coronavirus, it's easy to forget the simple fact that just 6 months ago, the so-called experts and fact-checkers in the media deemed it would be impossible to get a vaccine in the year 2020. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany is making sure we remember. She ripped into the biased media and noted all of the times they flat out lied about what turned out to be the biggest success of Trump's COVID task force. Just watch.
Earlier this year, we heard from several news outlets and so-called fact checks that President Trump would need, quote, a miracle to be right. That was an NBC News article. We were told, according to Healthline, quote, a vaccine will still take more than a year to develop. USA Today warned us that, quote, despite medical researchers' progress, the vaccine, quote, was more than a year away. And National Geographic even told us that achieving a vaccine within, quote, a year to 18 months would be absolutely unprecedented, end quote. These reports deserve their own fact check. False. President Trump has not only been the optimist, hopeful to achieve a vaccine by year's end, he has also been a leader.
Dr. Fauci's latest comments hint that he is trying hard to cancel Christmas. Throughout the recent pandemic, Dr. Anthony Fauci has been the face of the coronavirus response. For the last 9 months, he's advocated for increased lockdowns, social distancing, and flirted with the idea of mask mandates. Around Thanksgiving, he urged Americans to stay home and avoid their families for the holidays. He wanted the holiday canceled, essentially. And now, with Christmas just around the corner, he's making the same comments about the upcoming holiday. In an interview with the Washington Post, Fauci pleaded for Americans not to gather for Christmas this year. He claimed that he and his wife would be skipping celebrations themselves. They will not be hosting anyone during the pandemic, not even their adult children. Of course, that's exactly what most political leaders who encouraged constituents to stay home during Thanksgiving said, before jumping on planes to see their relatives. Most Americans are fed up with the attempts to cancel the holidays, but Fauci doesn't really have sympathy for that. He claims that's just one of the things you're going to have to accept as we go through this. Though most of his comments were full of doom and gloom scenarios, the doctor did say that it is highly likely that the country will be back to normal by next Christmas. That's reason to celebrate.